So I do freelance photography on the side.
Okay.
Mostly editorial because I have a full-time job, so I can't chase customers or clients or
Right.
anything like that. So if I shoot something for the paper,
Mm-hmm.
I believe the agreement, and I have to look at it, but it's basically they'll say, can you go out on an assignment for us,
Mm-hmm.
shoot this event or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they'll pay per photo.
Yeah.
Which it's usually just 1 or 2 photos. It's a small outlet. But within that, they'll offer the extra prints or extra photos as prints
Mm-hmm.
publicly. And I have a website that I was able to set up that does the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to a school event, so
Mhm.
I've had contact with a coach about this. I went to shoot an event, photos for the paper.
Mm-hmm.
I post them online as well, portfolio type stuff.
Right.
And then on my website, it's just a default function that I have it set to offer them for sale. So if a parent or somebody wants a print of them, I don't have to bounce back and forth on emails, but I still
Right.
control if they can get it, so it's not like Chanel can reach out and say, or
Right.
Nike says, we want to use this in an ad.
Yeah.
I can decline it or whatever, or dig further. The coach had responded to me because they had taken a photo that I posted
Mhm.
online. They created a team account that the coach and a few players, high school kids, manage.
Okay.
And they posted a photo, and I just dumbly stumbled across it. It's like, oh, hey, that's my picture there.
Yeah.
How did they get that? So he said I tweeted at them, and that was like their consent apparently to post it. So I just said, I'm not gonna harass you guys. Like, that's my photo, copyright. I
Right.
understand that much of it. So give me credit at least. Whatever.
Right.
Damage is done. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then he countered by saying, well, I saw your website and you're selling photos of these guys, and I was a D1 athlete, and we had to sign waivers, and you're profiting commercially. Which, at the end of the day,
Right.
I'm not profiting.
Right.
I mean, it's keeping my website functioning
Right.
for the year, if I make any sales on a game. So, if it's a public event like that, and I've seen books in stores where it's street photography, and it doesn't look like there's any names mentioned, there's no photo releases. What are the rights within that, like, as a photographer to be able to do with that work?
That is a great question.
So it starts off editorially, and I'm
Right.
not selling it commercially per se to a Nike or anybody.
Right,
I'm not
right.
shopping it around.
Right.
It's just there for Billy's parents to order it if they want a copy of their kids.
Do you know whether a waiver is ever signed by the parents?
I don't know. So,
Okay.
and that's kind of what also was wondering, like, should I be approaching schools and saying, I'm here for news purposes, but if I have these extra shots, I have 300 photos from a game that
Right.
aren't going to be seen otherwise.
Ideally, you would get a photo release from the parents, and then that just allows you to do whatever you want with it. It's probably, you're probably able to sell the photographs if you can't really tell who's in the photo, but then in that case, people might not want it as
Right,
much as
yeah.
if they can see their child
These are
front and center.
action shots, they're not like,
Right.
they're not portraits. They're not.
Yeah, so if you can't really identify the person, then you've got a little bit more wiggle room, but ideally, you would use some type of photo release.
Okay.
Yeah, so you might be able to approach the parents and just explain who you are and just say, in the event that I sell them.
Mhm.
And most people would understand that if you make a couple dollars off of it, they're not gonna mind, and they're gonna understand what you're doing, so.